start your engines because this morning we are catching up with the NASCAR legend, one of the best to ever get behind the wheel.
Dale, Jr., as he's known in racing community, has 2 Daytona 500 victories on his resume. He also has a podcast, NBC Sports. He's an NBC Sports NASCAR analyst and a New York Times best-selling author.
And Dale just released his second children's book. It's called Buster Gets Back on the Track, and Little Lee is here to tell us all about it. Always good to have you back.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's always fun to come up to New York City. And, yeah.
Before we get into this children's book, we got to talk about the news of the day. You're racing in this Xfinity race series. 47 laps, and this is down in Bristol, Tennessee. 47 laps. You're winning this race, by the way.
Yeah.
Winning the race, then all of a sudden, the dang car catches fire. And you have to get out of the car with your pants on fire.
Yeah.
My gosh.
I mean, but to be clear, again, you're winning the race.
Well, we were running good. We led about 47 laps and was running much better than I expected. So It was hard to pull off the racetrack, but I felt the pinch
my goodness.
of the fire. It was inside the car. We had a little electrical issue that created a fire in the car, in the floorboard of the car. And so I was hoping it might go out, but it started to get a little bit painful. So ended up, burning the fire suit. So we'll have to get a new suit.
Does this mean we're going to see more of you behind the wheel?
I run one race a year. And as an analyst, right, I want to be reminded by all of the things that a driver goes through, thinks about the smells, the sounds, and just what it's like being inside a car and being in competition. So I think that really helps me. Obviously, I'm selfish and I'm spoiled a little bit. And I don't want to quit racing, but doing one a year is very helpful for me in the booth as well.
And your family was there to watch you, Amy and your 2 daughters, Isla and Nicole. I mean, you had this whole life, of racing before kids. Do they get, what all you did and do?
Well, I don't think they know much about my career, but Isla is 5 and just started kindergarten, and so she now realizes that when I get in the car and she's watching the race, that I'm actually in the car out there on the track. Because for the first few years, we were taking her to the racetrack and seeing and her watching this one event, right? She's like, okay, I saw him getting in the car, but she couldn't connect it, right? Me being out on the racetrack and competing, she didn't really know what all that meant. But now she gets it, and she was sad that we didn't win the race. And I told her a few stories about how, as a little boy, I cried a few times when Dad had some bad runs. And so I understood what she was going through.
Well, speaking of kids and stories, all those good things, let's talk about your second children's book. It's called Buster Gets Back on Track. You already wear so many hats, as Dylan just mentioned. Why this project?
Well, being a father and collecting a lot of children's books, they're great gifts that people tend to give you, and we have created such a library at the house with all these children's books. I was, I think I was, interested in the challenge of writing one. And Buster is a unique character. That's my dad's nickname. He was a little boy, right? And so I thought, man, what a great name for a character. The car that Buster is, his character is derived from a car that my father raced in the 70s.
That's cool.
At a local racetrack. So, and all of the names in the book are friends. They're kind of connected to people in my life. So that was really an unexpected fun part of the project, was like weaving in your own personal life into the characters and so forth. And then telling the people that are in your life, hey, this is you in the book. It's a children's book.
Great.
This is your character. That was pretty fun.
While we have you, we want to play this game with you. It's called, we're calling it Dale's Road Trip Rules. Rapid fire. Because you and your family love a road trip.
Okay.
So when you take them on a road trip, who controls the playlist, driver or passenger?
Driver.
Is food allowed in Dale's car?
Yes.
Can a passenger change the AC without asking?
Yes.
Wow, you're a lot more flexible than that.
Now there's like, you get your side, their side.
Their side.
Are you allowed to call shotgun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just for fun, favorite Dale road trip song?
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. My favorite road trip song, man. You put me on the spot for that one. I love Yacht Rock, so any of that.
Yacht Rock, yes!
Wait, the question is, are you singing in the car?
Oh, yeah, we're going to be singing. I'm singing for sure.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., you're always a treat.
Thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a great morning, and thanks for giving me a chance to talk about the book.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, that book, Buster Gets Back on Track. Buster Gets Back on Track. It's available now. And by the way, you can also, of course, catch Dale at his other job. He is a colleague as well NBC Sports analyst. He's going to be there this Sunday in Texas when the NASCAR playoffs go straight through the heartland. Coverage starts Sunday, 3:30 Eastern on USA. I hope you guys do more of those road races, by the way. The one in Chicago was fantastic.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
That was good. Thanks for coming in.
Of course.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.